Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. My name is Anthony and I just want to welcome you to my channel. So finally it's going to be summertime here in New York City, and I thought today was going to be a really good day to actually take you in adventure, which is going to be a historic adventure here in New York City. So this weekend is going to be Memorial Weekend, and I wanted to take you to a special trip to the Intrepid. You might be asking, what is Intrepid? So the Intrepid is a boat, a Navy Seal boat of the United States of America, and I'm gonna show you everything about this boat. And today is gonna be a nice day, so let's go. Come on. Alright guys, so before we're actually gonna head to the US Navy SEAL boat, the one I was mentioning before. So whenever you're going to the US Navy SEAL boat, you're gonna leave from the station, and it's gonna take you between like 10-minute walk from the station all the way to the pier, which is gonna be outside from all the stations, as you can see all the way over there. You're not gonna find any station close to this pier. If you mean what is pier, it's just basically it's gonna be next to the river. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the boat. Let's go. The Intrepid is going to be located between Pier 81 and 88, and make sure you actually go with really good shoes because it's going to be a long walk. And make sure you actually buy the tickets right there in the entrance. So you're going to have two choices. You can go all the way inside and you can buy the tickets with a person, but I would definitely recommend you to buy the tickets on the booth electronically because it's going to save you a lot of time, so you don't have to wait for lines. Okay guys, so here's going to be a quick tip. So we actually got two entrances for the Intrepid for only 39 in the total for two of us. That's if you actually have like an ID that you live here in New York. Otherwise, you're gonna pay $33 per person if you don't have an ID that you says that you reside here in New York, and it's gonna be a lot of savings if you take this tip. The first thing that I'll recommend you to do is going to be to go to the submarine, so you can actually see a little bit of the history of what happened with these boats and submarines, so you can see what's the history of this. So right there and there, you're going to be able to see a lot of things. As you can see in the picture, you're going to be able to see what would have happened if New York was under attack by an atomic bomb, and as you can see, that will be catastrophic. And also you're going to be able to see a submarine, and the reason for me is showing you this is because it shows you the inside structure of how everything looked like, from the passengers, from people staying on the dinner table, from people playing with each other. And keep in mind, these people were there for like days, if not even days, months at a time. So that's something that is really interesting that you should see, because everyone was really like packed in one place, and it was really hard to move inside, as I'm gonna show you in the later clips. Alright, so right now we're heading to the, how do you call this, submarine? And this is how a submarine looks like. It looks pretty cool, it looks pretty nice. I like it. It is very small. This submarine was built in 1954, and it was out of service on 1964, and it's called Growler. This is a Growler. Something really interesting that I found out about this boat is that a lot of men were sent into a mission for 72 days. So they were confined in 72 days to be here, to sleep here, eat here, go to the bathroom here. And this is something that I think is really interesting, and I think you should know. Here's where you actually sleep in the submarine.
Wow.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
If you have any questions,
Hello.
feel free to ask. Hello, welcome.
Is it moving or it's just me?
You can, yeah, we are definitely moving. By the clinometer, is easy to tell. You see the little bubble on top? It's moving. So we are definitely
Okay.
moving. Yeah. Sometimes it does that because we are actually underwater. We're probably, if you take a look over there, it is actually quite a bit underwater.
Oh, yeah. So it is underwater.
Yep.
The water.
Nice.
We're moving.
Really like it. Thank you.
Welcome. Enjoy your day, guys.
You too.
Hey there. Welcome.
And this is where people used to cook, as you can see. So like the cooking area, and this is very, very small, as you can see. This is kind of like the playroom. So the crew mess where people used to come hang out, and you can chess, a little bit of playing. It's really, really nice. I mean, it is nice, but I wouldn't like to live in here. Like this is more beds.
And this is so you don't fall off.
So this, so you don't fall off, as you can see. It's kind of like a very tight spot. Look at me in this spot there. So that is a toilet.
That is one tiny toilet, especially for you.
This is the shower. People taking a shower. After leaving the submarine, I'll definitely recommend you to actually just get going to the Intrepid, because you need to arrive there before 5. So I'll recommend you to get there like around 1 p.m. because it's gonna take you at least 5 hours to get the full experience of the Intrepid. Here you're gonna be able to find also tanks. You're gonna be able to find a lot of machine guns, a lot of things before you arrive into the Intrepid. So once you go into the Intrepid, because usually they close at 5.
We got only 20 minutes.
You are going to find different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, and here you're going to be able to see different things like where they used to eat, the places that they used to go to sleep, the soldiers, and the things that they need to do, and actually stay in one position. As you can see, the beds are very small, and they need to keep at least 50 to 60 soldiers in these specific locations. And you're going to be able to see like where they used to be playing. This one's going to be way bigger than the submarine, and you're also going to be able to see like clothings, different games that they can allow you to play in here. In August 1982, the ship was opened in New York City as the Intrepid Space Museum. 4 years later, the Intrepid was officially designed as the National Historic Landmark. Also in the same spot, guess who's made a movie? That's right, Will Smith made the movie I Am Legend, and it's one of the best movies out there, and they're gonna show you a scene of the I Am Legend scene right here.
Please. You are not alone.
The Intrepid measures 912 feet long by 182 feet wide. Is the equivalent around 3 football fields. It is really big. This ship housed up to 3,388 crew members at one time during these years of active service. The Intrepid suffered its first war wound in 1984 after being struck below her waterline by Japanese aerial torpedo, and underwent temporary repairs in Pearl Harbor before heading back to the West Coast. The Intrepid was nicknamed the Fighting Eye. It thanks to many years of active service. However, its numerous escapes and trips to Dry Dock for repairs also earned it less complimentary nicknames such as the Evil Eye, the Dry Eye, and the U.S. Decrepit. After the World Trade Center attack on 9/11, the Intrepid was made a temporary emergency headquarters for the FBI. Annually, they receive an estimated of 11 million people a month. The vast refurbishment museum can accommodate up to 15,000 up to 17,000 per day. Some special visitors like Angelina Jolie, Hillary Clinton, Will Smith, and even more have visited the Intrepid. The Intrepid went under expensive repairs with costs up to $150 million in repairs. More than 7,000 great gallons of paint were used in the interior and exterior of the Intrepid. Also, I wanted to share an interesting fact, is that 2 miles of electrical cables were installed in the ship during the restoration, which included new phone lines, computer systems, and ticketing systems. So I'm gonna give you like a quick overview, and the thing what I think about this specific location is that I really liked it. It definitely come here on time so you can actually get a chance of seeing everything. I will definitely recommend to come here before 1, as I mentioned before, because they're gonna close at 5. So it's gonna give you enough time to play play with the games, play with different games that they offer in the establishment. You can actually just go out, and if you want to, you can see outside and see what they are doing on the water, on the river. It is a really nice experience that you should go with your family, with your son, with your daughter, with whoever you're gonna go with. It's a really nice experience. And if you want to, you can actually rent boats on the front of the ship if you decide to do some kayaking, and it's really nice. It's not that expensive. It's like $20 per kayak, and sometimes they do it for free in especially special events. Like in Facebook, you'll be able to find these events. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the end of the video, and I hope you really had a really good time like watching this the Intrepid boat as much as I did, and I hope you're gonna have a really good day. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'm gonna see you the next time. Okay, peace.